we're in this room, so here we are. So this may or may not be useful, but they'll be posted on my YouTube, Michelle Simon Simply Voice, my YouTube channel. What?
The tech people know about it, so there might be something changed.
I hope that would be nice.
Yeah.
The doors are open down there. Could somebody go close the doors into the big room? Did he close them? They weren't closing the doors. Alrighty, well, I was thinking, just to get that moving train feeling, that we would start with reviewing what we did yesterday. Welcome, first dayers. And welcome, today's your first day. I tried to pick things that people might already know. Some of them you will, some of them you won't. So we're gonna start with Yunak Yodi, Konya Vodi. And so this is 3 parts: melody, third above, drone. These are sung. If you weren't here yesterday, you can make a note that each time we sing, it's 2 verses at a time. So it's 2 verses and then an instrumental break, 2 verses, instrumental break, 2 verses and out. The harmony parts only come in on the second time of the second verse. So every pair that we sing, the first verse is just everyone sings melody. Second verse is everyone sings whatever they bloody well please. For those of you who just learned it yesterday, I'm sure you're thinking, I have no idea how this song goes. I say that before every song. I've been in bands where they're playing the break to my song and I'm standing at the microphone going, how does this one go? And then it comes out my mouth. Let's just try to sing it. If you haven't heard it before, listen. Okay? If you have heard it before, sing. And Yunak Yodi, Yunak Yodi, Yunak Yodi Mori Konya Vodi, Yunak Yodi Mori Konya Vodi. Next verse. Konya Vodi, Konya Vodi, Konya Vodi Mori Pesha Yodi, Konya Vodi Mori Pesha Yodi. Not bad. So those of you who are hearing this maybe for the first time, that's the whole song. It is not a difficult song. If you feel like, I don't know if I can get that melody, you can just go, Yunak Yodi, Yunak Yodi, Yunak Yodi Mori Konya Vodi. That's the drone, okay? So we're gonna play it with the instrument. So I want to do it just one time through so you can hear what the break is like and know when to come in. That's great. That's ready for prime time. So welcome aboard, y'all. Pick that one up quickly. We have a bunch of other stuff to learn, so I'm going to move on from Yunak Yodi to Maika Nayane Dumashe. That should be the next song in your packet. This is the gig order. Smart.
Wow, thank you.
Smart.
But then you can't say page far too far.
I can't say page far too far. I can't, but... What did you say, Joyce?
He knows how to use the stapler. I'm always like...
Well, I meant to put them in alphabetical order because I thought that would be easier to find, and unfortunately I printed them in gig order, and I thought, you know what? That's going to be smarter in the long run. Because, this is all about performance. This is never what I teach, right? I'm always teaching technique and how to learn a song and how to sing it right. This is just
how to fake it.
How to hit Carnegie Hall with no rehearsal. So Mike and the Yane Dumache. No. remember the right tune. So this one is Mai Kanaya ne Moridumashe. Sing it if you know it. Netili cinco moriom rasa. Netili cinco moriom rasa. Pushka naramo moritano si. Okay, that was kind of throwing you in the water. Deep end. So, my kanaya ne moridumashe, and I am adding an extra measure there, so it is 5. Yes. Netili cinco moriom rasna. That's the whole melody. Starts over again. Netili cinco moriom rasna. I don't normally sing top on this. Pushka naramo morinata no sish. Excuse me. And the drone is my kanayane moridumashe. Every line is the same. Drops that place and then goes back up again. So let's just try singing that. Thank you, those of you who weren't here yesterday, for jumping in. I should play the break to this one. Now, my kanaya ne moridumashe. Netili cinco moriom rasa. Netili cinco moriom rasa. Pushka naramo moritano si. That sounded really good. I liked having the drone in there. That was really nice. We have to keep up with time. And I know some of you are, just a second, Theo, I'll get you. We have to keep up with time. We'll have a drummer. That will help enormously.
Yes.
Thank you, Dan. Thanking you in advance. But yeah, so we just said, because, you know, we're singing for dancers. I know some of you are reading these words for the first time, so that's not going to flow trippingly off the tongue. Cleo?
I just wonder who's kind of a loud drone singer, and I'll stand next to you.
Is there a really confident drone singer? Cleo wants to hitchhike.
Cool.
Hitchhikers are allowed. Yeah. Yeah, you can sit wherever, I mean, you know. So I'm going to play the break just one time through, and then we'll do, we're going to do the second verse. None of us have seen those words. Well, I have, but y'all have. Okay, here comes the break. Now. That's great. So that's what we're going to do tonight. With this many voices, the thing that's great is that even if one of us or two of us mess something up, I mean, we have a nice big crowd here. 7 o'clock in this room tonight with your, you know, dancing, no, your singing shoes on. Yeah. Okay. So now we're going to go on to the third one that we learned yesterday, which is not in order. Snoshti Seriza Armasa. And I think it's the last song, if I'm not, second to the last. Third to the last. I was close. This is the Beranche rhythm. The best. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Slow, quick, quick, slow, quick. And let's see. I'm going to sing this in the other melody. sound familiar?
You said this one's pretty simple.
Zengina.
Zen.
It doesn't sound familiar? That's so 24 hours ago. And a lot of material since then. And it's so never ago for those of you for this is the first day. So I'm going to do it lower because that's not my key. Let's go over the words in time. It'll be snoshti seriza armasa mamo vo edno selo dalechno oile dalechno. Oi, we got to come in on the oi. That's a downbeat. I know you're reading and I know it's the next line, but rhythmically speaking, there's no gap between the o and the o of dalechno into oi lele. Let's start with the vo edno selo. Vo edno selo dalechno oi lele lele vo zengina ra da da rampa is the feeling, and the words mostly scan nicely. That second to the last word in that verse is kuikya, and that lovely k is between a ch and a k with a ya in it. Like I like to say, you stir them all together and out comes kya. But like I said, I said this yesterday, there's a lot of difference of how that letter is pronounced, regionally and by individuals. So, do the best you can, and that's how you do it in your village. Okay. Snoshti seriza. I don't want to do it there. Snoshti seriza. Sorry, sopranos. Let's try it, okay? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, now. Snoshti seriza armasa mamo vo edno dalechno oi lele lele vo edna kutya zengina. Yeah, nice. Let's do the second verse. It's just going to be, all of this is muscle memory, right? All of this is getting it in the body.
In performance, is this going to have a break between verse or?
I'll show you exactly what happens in performance. We do 2 verses at a time with a 1 bar break in between. It's better than that, but it's just 1 bar, and then we go into the second, and then there's a full break in between the 2 verses. So we get a little rest to gather our wits about us and recover from stumbling through. The last verse, if you'll notice, the last verse has double lines around it. That verse gets sung twice. Yep. Thank you for saying that, because then I can point that out. Let's do the second verse. Nago imaine imale mamo. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, now. Nago imaine imale mamo. Bulutsi otsi pasele. Oi lele lele surya volovi pasele. Let me just get that scanning right. Oh lele lele surya volovi surya vo. So that middle syllable of surya gets kind of eaten up. Surya volovi pasele. All right. You want to hear the break to that? Yeah? I know, it'll be useful. I don't play lead on stuff, so I'm playing it in this room, which is very, very brave of me. Be kind. Now. One bar. Etc. That's how it goes. You guys got it. It's not easy, this one. All right, that's yesterday. Done, dusted, ready for tonight. Wee-hoo! Yes, let's go over the pronunciation of Snoshizerize because that one's a little difficult. So let me I have a little cheat sheet for how to scan it because some of it's a little funny. But no, so we just solved the Surya. So Surya volovi pasele. That's how that goes. So that's going to come up at the next verse, the third verse. Surya volovi pasele. Surya volovi pasele mamo ergele koinitera. Just sing along with me. Oy le 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 ergele koinitera le dum 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 bum. Next verse. Natum batur si sede yamamo iso tamburas fireya. Oy le 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 ivu tambura vereya. Tam ta tam bum. Next verse. Apilarisa ubavamamo koga emom chene chini. Oy le 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 koga emom chene chini. Doing great. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Next verse. Krasta daifa. This one. Okay, this one needs help. Krasta daifati obsite mamo. So that dai goes together, and the same thing happens in the next line. Vulkot daituri volovite. And then in the last line of that same verse, mechka dayadi koinite. Yeah. Well, so that, I mean, this song is clearly in a dialect, but that's an Volkot. 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 It would be what you would do if you weren't going to say a letter between the V and the L. Volkot. Yes, it's 2 syllables. Yep. Yeah, that would be a really awful consonant cluster. Let's do that. You want me to do that whole? Me? Okay, let's do it together. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 here. Sorry, terrible counting. Okay. And Krasta dai pati orsite mamo, volko dai turi volovi. No. Volko dai turi volovite. Yeah. Sorry, I'm glad we went over that. I have it marked and everything. Okay, let's take that verse again. And Krasta dai pati orsite mamo, volko dai turi volovite. Oi le, mechka dai yadi koinite. Yeah, these last two verses are the hardest ones in terms of scanning. That's clear though, yeah? You can mark it up. And again, there's a bunch of us. If we mess it up, it's live music. We go on to the next thing, to the next mess up. What? Oh, they will, because look how many there are of us. And we have two tamburas and a tapan who's going to play quietly. It's our party.
Once again, how does the Kolo take scan?
Volko dai turi volovi. It's a pickup, the first vo. Volovite, which is how it would be, how it's pronounced, volovite. So it follows. Yes. Yeah, for those of you who keep track of those things. No, it's fine, I just don't. The next one has funny scanning in the second and fourth line. It's counter to anything I would think. If I was going to scan this line, that wouldn't be how I did. And the last line, so voaro gets full, voaro gets full. So let's just try doing that verse together. Here we go. And Kogaemom chenechini mamo shoevo idil berponego oelelelele shoevo aro prenega shoevo aro. So we're saying all of those words. All right? Now we're ready for prime time. Yes? I mean, it's a lot of words, it's a mouthful. We may not do all the verses.
That'd be humane.
That would be humane.
For the audience.
For a small fee.
Although
We could cut some
look at
verses.
the excellence of those curses in the last words. They're useful in real life.
Well, I think, so I'm always torn because, for dancers, they're going to want to do a beranche forever because it's the best dance. So, yeah, I mean, we can do 10 verses and they'd be perfectly happy.
But you got to know their demo.
That's true. But so much of this tradition is about the storytelling. It's like, it's again, it's a thing that's just like the ornaments are baked into this music. The telling of the story is baked into this music. It's not, it's not ad copy, Oh, she's getting married to somebody else, bummer. It's like, it's the beautiful laying out rhythmically of these lyrics, telling this story in this way. So, we'll probably cut some, but I'm usually against that. How many people in this room know Neo di Gemmo? Raise your hand high if you know it. Neo di Gemmo? Neo di Gemmo, sloboden Gemmo, potaya kruša gornica. That's the next song. It's also a beranche. I think while we're staying in this rhythm, because we like to, in my band, we like to medley these.
Okay.
And this one has two parts, and it's not a drone. Oh, you can do a drone. This has three parts. So there's a melody. Neo di Gemmo, sloboden Gemmo, Potaya Krusha Gornitsa. Has a lot of ornaments. More of those three-note turns that we were talking about yesterday. Everyone's looking very much like Saturday morning tired. Like, oh my God, really? Neo di gemo. Just sing that. Neo di gemo. Okay, what's happening up there? Gemo. Same turns we did yesterday. Gemo. Gemo. Gemo are the notes. Gemo. But then when they're done quickly, Gemo. Gemo. Neo di gemo, sloboden gemo. Same line. For those people who don't know yet. Podaya krusha gornica. We don't have to do all these ornaments. I'm going to sing them because I'm not sure I can do it without. If you can't get the ornaments, just get any of the notes. Podaya krusha gornica. That's without the ornaments. Let's do that together. Podaya krusha gornica. And with the ornaments. Podaya krusha gornica. Listen. Podaya krusha gornica. It's all three-note turns. It's the same turn over and over again, just on slightly different notes and with different vowels. Let's try it a little bit more slowly and Podaya krusha gornica. Again. Podaya krusha gornica. Beautiful, yep. And then the third line is the same as the first line. Kauri glava dignale gemo. Sing that together. Kauri glava dignale gemo. And the last line goes, let's see if I can hit the note. Si te comiti stanale. Kind of resolves there. Si te comiti stanale. Is that right? Yeah, okay. Without the chords. Yes?
I've seen trouble, our band had trouble doing this, our singers had trouble. At the end of the second, at the end of every line, the next beat is a full bar.
Yes, then there's a full bar between the lines. That is correct. Neo di gemo, sloboden gemo, potaya krusha gornica. 1, 2, 3, dunk, dunk. Kauri glava dignale gemo, si te comiti stanale. So the harmony is a third below. Ne di. Is that right? No. Yeah? Neo di gemo. And we get to do all the ornaments. We do. Neo di gemo, sloboden gemo, potaya krusha gornica. Kauri glava dignale gemo, si te comiti stanale. We'll help with the chords. I think.
I guess it's singing it. It's not Ale. Or
you're asking. Stanale.
He's floating.
I am.
You said it just goes a little higher.
Neo di gem. Our people were already doing it, so let's sing that.
We want dibs on the low part of those of us who can't sing.
We have sopranos in the room.
Yes,
I personally know of 2. 3. I know of 3. The ones with have the big S on their foreheads. Right. Yeah, I have that for lower voice.
I was gonna go there,
I'll just play that, but sorry, I was gonna go double and then I stopped. So let's just start. Neodi, and Neodi, gemo, sopore, gemo, odaya, pusha, lisa. 1, 2, 3, 1, now. That's it, we have it. So we'll medley those. And we'll have a drummer.
we're gonna do those 2 branches as a medley.
We are. In the exact order that we just did them in. Because they kind of go cool together. All right. That's our first new song. That was seamless. Nice.
And the other words?
What? The other words? This one scans super easy. Let's just say them together. Si te kumiti stana leggemo se strata tia grabnale. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Se strata tia grabna leggemo vseloto sia odvele. Very nice. Vseloto. That V becomes an F. Vseloto. Consonant cluster. And then the last verse, let's do it. I just want to tell you that the name in the last 2 lines of that 3rd verse is Mitsko. That C is pronounced as a tsa. Mitsko. And it's a real person. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, now. Vseloto sia graod velegemo. Vseloto sia odvele. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Za mladi Mitsko vojvoda ćemo. Za mladi Mitsko vojvoda. I'm hearing some Michko. It's not ch, it's s. It's like a little TS. Mitsko. That is a consonant cluster. Ts, k. Mitsko. So, I was going to warm up our tongues. I thought of it on the way here. Let's do it now. If you can roll an R, I want you to roll an R. If you can't roll an R, I want you to tap. So I want you to roll your R. If you are rolling, roll it back and forth across the roof of your mouth. The less of the tongue and the more of just the tip you use, the further you can go back. Just telling you. If you're not a roller, it's not something everybody can do. I want you to tap just the tip of your tongue across the roof of your mouth as far back as it will go. Let's go. It just turns out that we need to say something like Mitsko and to sing it Mitsko. We have to say tsa, we have to say k, but our tongue has to be so agile that it can just hit the tsa, and that's just tongue behind the teeth, tsa, and k at the back of the throat. Mitsko. How lightly can you put those together? Mitsko. Mitsko. And again, we're going Mitsko. We're going E-O. Mitsko. 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 That is something to work on. Those consonant clusters, if you're singing this stuff, we got to work on it because it's really easy to get hung up as singers and hung up in those, and then we miss everything else. Okay, that's that one. Now we're going to do a couple of Devatorkas. Ostana Radka. I taught this song a million years ago. I've taught all of these songs at one time or another. I picked them because I thought, well, maybe people will know them. Oh, we didn't do Ay de Leno. Let's just stop at Ay de Leno. Raise your hand if you know Ay de Leno Doime. Not very many. Okay. Ay de Leno Doime, dolunas vedselo, dolunas vedselo, soborse sobralo. It's a paidushko, and it has a drone. It's a two-note drone. Ay de Leno Doime, dolunas vedselo, dolunas vedselo, soborse so. I'm singing it wrong. That'll teach me. Ay de Leno, so paidushko, right? 5, 3 and a 2 together. No, 2 and a 3 together. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Quick, slow and a quick, slow and a quick, slow and a quick, slow. Ay de Leno. Let's go over the words. Ay de Leno doime. Dolu nasred selo. If you're hearing me say dolu and selo, copy that. Because that's a really easy way to sound like you really know how to speak Bulgarian. Soborse sobralo. Soborse sobralo. That's all we need for the first verse. I'm not going to sing it there. Ay de Leno doime dolu nasred selo. That's it. Ay de Leno doime dolu nasred selo. Let's do it again. Ay de Leno doime dolu nasred selo. And then the second part goes dolu nasred selo soborse sobralo. Very easy song. Let's do that second half. Dolu nasred selo soborse sobralo. So, right, it's a typical thing. Ay de Leno doime dolu nasred selo, dolu nasred selo soborse sobralo. We just resolve. It's like very, very typical formation. So let's sing that whole verse. Bum, bum. 1, 2, here we go. Ay de Leno doime dolu nasred selo, dolu nasred selo soborse sobralo. We'll have a drummer to keep us honest. That was a little 6-ish. You know, that 5, that 2, 3 often wants to be a 3 and 3. But it's the kafana, so if that happens, it'll be okay. So the drone is Ay de Leno doime dolu nasred selo, dolu nasred selo soborse sobralo. Let's just try the drone. And Ay de Leno doime dolu nasred selo, dolu nasred selo soborse sobralo. So on the first, these are in couplets, right? The first couplet, we only get one lowered note. Ay de. On the second line of the couplets, we get 2. Dolu nasred selo. So, it's just to keep us thinking. Let's do that one. Drone again. 1, 2, here we go. Ay de Leno doime dolu nasred selo, dolu nasred selo soborse sobralo. It's a little bit of a brain twister because the first time we say dolu, it gets 2 low notes, and the second time it only gets the lower note on do. So note to self. And they say droning's easy. All right, let's try it with the melody. Ay de Leno doime dolu nasred selo. I'm gonna split you in half, sort of John and Barbara maybe, or John and, I don't know your name, I can't see. Hi, Carolyn. So maybe between you guys.
What are we gonna do, rounds?
No, we're gonna do one side. Yeah, we're just all singing in our own time. No, yeah, you start. No, we're gonna do half drone and half melody. That's what I'm deciding. You guys are gonna sing melody, you're gonna drone. Drone, melody. Ay dele no doime, ay dele no doime. 1, 2, here we go. Ay dele no doime, do las fecelo, do las fecelo, sobora se sobralo. Ay dele, let's repeat it, sorry. This would have been good to tell you. You forgot the melody, I know, because we had the drone. Each verse gets repeated. That would have been nice for me to put in the words. Ha ha, surprise. Yes, ma'am.
Refresh me on the drone. It's down on I.
Ay dele no doime, dolu nasred celo, dolu nasred celo, sobor se sobralo. Ay dele no, let's all sing it. Ay dele no, no drones, let's just sing melody. Ay dele no doime, dolu nasred celo, dolu nasred celo, sobora se sobralo. You got it, Jamie? Más o menos? Okay, all right. Yes.
I've heard it said that on the Galusha, it's important to stress the first beat before I don't know the second.
We're not stretching anything.
Oh,
We're doing it in time.
oh, no, I say stress.
Stress. No, as sing, that's the drummers do that.
Oh, okay.
Singers, our job is to sing a beautiful line. We are not keeping time, we are singing in time. That's a great question because it's really important. We don't have to go, ay dele no doime, dolu nasred. Ay dele no doime, dolu nasred celo. We happen to be singing in that time, but we're singing a song, okay? Okay, same teams, melody, drone. We'll repeat it. No, second time, let's switch. Ha! There we go. People are like, no. I mean, what? Yeah, we can. You can do it, Judy. You got it. Not with the guide, though. Ay dele no. 1, 2, here we go. Ay dele no doime, dolu nasred celo, dolu nasred celo, sobora se so. Switch. Ay dele no doime, dolu nasred celo, dolu nasred celo, sobora se so. That's pretty mean. Because you're just getting your sea legs. Okay. Let's do the first verse and the second verse. Tamu se sobrale. This scan's super easy. Let's just sing the second verse together. Pick whatever part you want. Tamu, tamu. We start in unison. Go figure. Great realization, Michelle. Yup. Okay. And tamu se sobrale istari mladi oroza. Know about South Slavic languages is that every single letter is pronounced. That's a great hint for how to get through a line like istari mladi or pesni zapeale. It's not French. We say all of the letters. So, what?
That's where I was going. I wasn't saying E.
Aha, zaigrale. Yes. Yeah, exactly. So it's a way to get the brain tuned up to say, oh, I have to pronounce every single last vowel. Shoot, we only have 10 more minutes. I want to touch on the Devatorkas because they're so cool. So that one's in the can. Yeah, we got it. I mean, Hillary, my singing partner, and I will both be singing as well. So it's, you know, if you're lost, you'll have people to lean on. And again, I mean, if all of us can show up, I know tomorrow at 3, not everybody can show up. If you can show up at 3 o'clock tomorrow here for the student concert, we will be going on, I bet, by 3:30. And then you can skedaddle or listen to what everybody else has been doing or be in your other classes as well. Okay, we're doing Ostana Radka. But maybe we'll just skip that and do Kambana Bia Mitro. Now we'll do it. No, we're going to do 5 minutes on each. They're not hard.
You have to decide for one song, you don't have to go.
Perfect. They're in the same rhythm. And they're, you know, so similar. Ostana Radka mlada vdovica, na 17 godini. Ostana Radka mlada vdovica, na 17 godini. I got crud. Belo lice crno zabradila, I za prvo libe zažalila. Belo lice crno zabradila, I za prvo libe zažalila. It's a devatorka, a 9. Quick, slow and a 1, 1, 1, da, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Ostana Radka mlada vdovica. Just say that. Ostana Radka mlada vdovica, na 17 godini. Na 17 godini. It looks like if you just read that slowly and say all of those letters, na 17. Na 17. Belo lice crno zabradila. Belo lice crno zabradila. That U with a short sign over it is a. Crno. Crno. I love that word. Crno, black. I za prvo libe zažalila. I za prvo libe zažalila. Zažalila. And that has 2 different kinds of L's. This is packed. Zažalila. Tongue. If you say that, za-ja-li-la. Feel what your tongue is doing on that. Za-ja-li-la. Secret weapon. We don't, because it's not part of, that's what Maria's doing. Okay. Ostana Radka mlada vdovica. No. Peter, moля. Ostana Radka mlada vdovica. Just that much. Ostana Radka mlada vdovica. The time is Ostana Radka mlada vdovica. Let's try it. Ostana Radka mlada vdovica. The next line is na 17 godini. Na 17 godini. Listen. Na 17 godini. Na 17 godini. Godini gets a whole bar. You know how these things are scanned. This is the road-up section of our Pirin. Let's sing those 2 lines. Oh, stana. I'm getting thrown off by the. It's like I'm gonna sing that. No. Oh, stana Radka mlada vdovica. Let's sing it together. And that line gets repeated, so we're gonna sing it twice. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Here we go. Oh, stana Radka mlada vdovica, na 17 godini. Oh, stana Radka mlada vdovica, na 17 godini. Yeah, it's not hard. The next line is Belo lice crno zabradila. Belo lice crno zabradila. Let's do it again. Belo lice crno zabradila. Listen to the timing. Belo lice crno zabradila. Belolice, crno zabradila. Again, we will have a drummer, but we have to know what we're doing. And then the last line is Isa parvoli beza jalila. It's the same as Nasedem naise godini. Same, same, same. Let's do belolice and Belolice, crno zabradila. Isa parvoli beza jalila. Repeat. Belolice, crno zabradila. Isa parvoli beza jalila. And this one has turns, and I've got so much crud. I woke up this morning with really bad allergies. I think because it warmed up and whatever's getting heated is just like Belolice, crno zabradila, Isa parvoli beza jalila. Isa parvoli beza jalila. Let's just try that. Isa parvoli beza jalila. Again. Isa parvoli beza jalila. That's on the 3 right. Isa parvoli beza jalila. So that turns, you know, our ornaments in dance music are always about time. That one's in the three part of the bar. So it goes 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Great place to put an ornament because you have an extra beat. So that's what we're doing. O stanaradka mlada vdovica na 17 godini. O stanarad, join me. Mlada vdovica na 17 godini. Listen. Belolice, crno zabradila, Isa parvoli beza jalila. Join me. Belolice, crno zabradila, Isa parvoli beza jalila. That's the whole drone. It's almost a one-note drone. We just have that one special moment. Shall we try singing this? Why not? O stanaradka, o stana. We start in unison. O stanaradka, o. You can self-select. Would you rather be told what to do? Self-select. We're self-selecting. We're grown-ups. We can handle it. O stanaradka, o stanaradka. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Here we go. O stanaradka, mlada vdovica, na 17 godini. O stanaradka, mlada vdovica, na 17 godini. Belolice, crno zabradila, Isa parvoli beza jalila. Belolice, crno zabradila, Isa parvoli beza jalila. Yeah, that last line, Isa parvoli beza jalila. The z is a pickup. That was great. Fabulous. Really nice. So really on that drone, Belolice, crno zabradila. Make sure we're in unison. Belolice. That's unison there between drone and tops. What? Just the drone? Yeah. O stanaradka, mlada vdovica, na 17 godini. O stanaradka, mlada vdovica, na 17 godini. Belolice, crno zabradila, Isa parvoli beza jalila. We don't go down again. Belolice, crno zabradila, Isa parvoli beza jalila. So it's just, we only go down on Belolice, crno zabradila. Back up and then we stay up. Never to descend again till the next verse. O stanaradka, self-select again. O stanaradka. Let's do the second verse. This one scans nicely and it's a little bit slow. Good luck. Mulchi is that second, in the first word, the second line. Mulchi, mulchi, mulchi. Ti još mlada ubavica, druga. Zaljubiš. The last word in the second verse, zaljubiš. Zaljubiš. Majka naradka, majka naradka. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Here we go. Majka naradka, veni govori, malči beratko, ne plači. Majka naradka, veni govori, malči beratko, ne plači. Ti si ošte mlada ubavica, drugo libe će si zaljubiš. Ti si ošte mlada ubavica, drugo libe će si zaljubiš. Very nice. That sounds great, you guys. Everyone's making faces, but it's great. It's really nice. I mean, I could really hear the drone. And there's some nice unisons. There's a bunch of unisons in this one, which are, always delightful. And our last song, we have 1 minute. How many of you know this one? Kambana bije mitro, kambana bije, zašto mi bije mitro, zašto mi bije. This one's easy. Oro se bije mi, I can too. Oro se bije mitro, oro se bije mitro, kaj manastiro. It's the same rhythm. These would be medleyed. Devatorka. Kambana bije mitro, kambana bije. Just say that. Kambana bije mitro, kambana bije. Zašto mi bije mitro, zašto mi bije. Oh, this is somebody else's transcription. I never do sh. Okay, let's say it. Zašto mi bije mitro, zašto mi bije. Zašto. 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 So, što. That's another one of those tonguey consonant clusters. Zašto. Zašto. Oro se vije mitro, oro se vije mitro, kaj manastirot. Oro se vije mitro, oro se vije mitro, kaj manastirot. Beautiful. Kambana bije mitro, kambana bije, zašto mi bije mitro, zašto mi bije. That's the whole melody. And there's a third above, and there's a drone. You're gonna kambana bije mitro, kambana bije. So let's sing the first verse. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Here we go. Kambana bije mitro, kambana bije, zašto mi bije mitro, zašto mi bije. Oro se bije mitro, oro se bije, oro se bije mitro, kaj manastirot. So let's do it again. Anyone wants to go? Oro se bije mitro, oro se bije, oro se bije mitro, kaj manastirot. We do, that's our arrangement often, but I mean, you could do it whenever you bloody well please. It's kind of, it's the same form as one of the other. It's frequent that the first time through is melody and then it blooms, but Okay, we'll do that. We'll do the second verse because it's almost the same exact words. It's the next.
We're gonna do it.
I can't understand. I can't hear you. I know. So we're gonna just do the second. We're gonna do the second verse. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Kambana bije mitro, kambana bije, za kogo bije mitro, za kogo bije. Ona se bije mitro, ona mi bije mitro, za devojkite. Okay, perfect. All right. You're dismissed because I don't want you to miss your next class. Thanks for coming, everybody. 7 o'clock tonight in here. Bring your words. And tomorrow at 3 here somewhere. No pressure. Should be just for fun. Thank you, teacher. You're welcome. Thanks for singing, everybody. Thank you for being here.